G'day! In this video I'm going to show how to enhance the birch bowl using iridescent paints from Sonja. Watching this video from start to finish, you'll be able to replicate this technique easily on your next project. Leave comments with questions if you need clarification on a particular part. I'm never one to cover a whole bowl with paint, but we'll do a section if needed when the grain isn't that hot. My video style is one of showing how, so I speed up parts that could be tedious to watch, or I skip some of the more repetitive parts. You can always stop, fast forward, or rewind when you need to understand how it's done. Remember, if you're still not sure, comment me, and I'll be more than happy to help. But anyway, enough chat from me. Let's get stuck in and get that lathe turning. Cheers! So this is a bit of birch that been put onto the bandsaw, and got it round looking. So beginning of this video will be simply getting the bowl round. Sonja paints, maybe 2 or 3 drops into each of those cups, one for each colour, and then using the flow medium to thin it out so that you don't get thick lumps on the side of the bowl. Don't be concerned about being too careful here, just get the paints on there. I did choose violet, blue and gold colours on this. You just mix the paints, just any old how really, just wavy lines with the paint. Now the plastic kitchen film, that allows a little bit more texture into that paint. Put your fingers on the plastic on the outside, just give it a bit of a smidge. Just really experiment, really. After taking the plastic off, I bunched the plastic up and I use it kind of like a plastic tool to smidge the texture, just dabbing it around the bowl there. Now, it's important to leave these paints to dry overnight. I didn't do that. I should have. Patience got the better of me and I left it for 2 or 3 hours, and then I decided to apply the clear lacquer. And while I do that, as you'll see on the bowl, I've sprayed it and left it turning there. Just at a slow, maybe 50 RPM. It's as fast, as slow as my lathe will go. And I ended up with that. like a line in the center of the bowl and scratching the head. Maybe got to turn it off and start again. And another brainwave, well, how about putting a bead in the center? So out came the bead, a carbon cutter, and yeah, it turned out all right. So this wood turning, you can certainly have some ideas as you go and just solve any issues or problems that may come up. Forgot to mention that I'm using a 3/8 Ellsworth grind 55 degree bowl gouge, and I use this bowl gouge through the entire project. Didn't really need to change or swap it over. I was lucky enough to have the actual curves on the bottom of the bowl, particularly on the inside, to get the right sort of angles. That 55 degrees can sometimes lift the bowl gouge from the bottom, and it needs to skip over the actual cuts. But it's pretty good. Worked out fine. I use Axe finishing paste on most of my projects. It just gives that nice coat at the end. Getting close to the end of this video also. So look, if you like this video, please subscribe, hit the like button, and please, any comments, whether it's questions that you have, I'll certainly answer as soon as I can. Subscriptions and comments help my channel, so please do. Some still pictures at the end of the video here. It's been great having you. I hope you've enjoyed my video. Until next time, cheers guys.